EcoHealth.
Hey, ever wonder why you see certain kinds of plants and animals in certain places and not in others? Each place is more or less different from another. If a type of plant or animal is going to live somewhere, it has to have food, water, and shelter, and a lot of other things too, just like you and me. I'm Carol Ann, an educator for the San Gabriel Valley Mosquito and Vector Control District. Let's talk about how we create places for certain faces in and around our homes. Some of those faces may not be welcome. A place that takes care of all the needs for a certain group of plants and animals is called a habitat. The place, the habitat, determines who, the face, gets to live there. This is true of humans, and it's true of every other living thing, including mosquitoes.
Seriously?
Vector control works to keep people in the San Gabriel Valley safe from mosquitoes and the dangerous germs they can carry. So it's really important for you to know what things left sitting around your home provides for the needs of mosquitoes. Why is this important? Because mosquitoes are vectors.
What is a vector?
That funny word means they're a type of animal that carries germs that can make people sick.
Oh no!
Mosquitoes pass those germs to us when they bite us. Getting rid of the places around your home that attract and make more mosquitoes is way better than using some old spray to kill them. Leave the spraying to us, vector control. Let's look at a couple of animals and how their habitat meets their specific needs. You may remember from first grade that each kind of living thing has specific tools and skills that make them successful where they are living. That is why you will never see a polar bear living successfully in an Australian eucalyptus forest. And you'll never see a koala living in the Arctic. Each place or habitat has certain things that it offers as far as food, shelter, and places to sleep, and places to keep their babies safe. Even the climate plays a role in determining who will be successful and who won't in a particular place. A polar bear's habitat is very cold and doesn't have a single tree for hundreds of miles around. Polar bears have thick white fur because they hunt for food out on ice floes in the Arctic and they need to blend in. They can swim in very cold ocean water for days if they have to. They dig into snowbanks and make dens where they have their babies. The cold temperature would kill a koala in minutes.
It's too cold.
Koalas live in eucalyptus trees in Australia. All they eat are eucalyptus leaves. Their stomach has special bacteria that helps to break down the tough leaves. They can't eat any other kind of food. It gets really hot in the summer in their habitat. A polar bear would quickly overheat on a hot Australian summer day. A polar bear would have a hard time finding food because their white coat would make them super visible in the forest and they wouldn't be able to sneak up on their prey.
It's too hot and I stand out.
Mosquitoes have things they must get from their habitat too. Mosquitoes need water. They can't grow into adults without having water to grow in. There are places in the world where mosquitoes live in abundance because their habitat they need is there, naturally, and they are an important part of the whole natural system and are food for many other animals. San Gabriel Valley is not one of those places. Where we are, which is semi-desert, should be a lot harder for mosquitoes to live in large numbers. We give mosquitoes habitat around our homes where they can live and grow. Remember, habitat is a place where all the needs of a plant or animal are met, including a place for babies to grow. Where do baby mosquitoes grow? Water. This big ship is a container ship. See all those boxes or containers? Each one is loaded with stuff people have ordered. The stuff comes from halfway around the world. When the container arrives at its final destination, it is opened and unloaded. Any seeds, eggs, or other living things that got locked into the container at the port far away are unloaded too. Tropical Aedes mosquitoes travel in this way. On long trips, it's the mosquito eggs that survive. They make the trip stuck to plant stems or tires left outside before loading and shipping. On short trips, adult mosquitoes travel inside vehicles. They are hitchhiking superbugs. Aedes mosquitoes follow people into their cars and hitch rides from place to place. There are a lot of places where mosquitoes can hide and grow. Water gets trapped and becomes stagnant. That means the water is not moving and it's full of little living things called algae and bacteria. And that's what baby mosquitoes love to eat. Vector control checks all the big storm drains underneath our streets. We also treat the area behind the openings along the curb. Those are called catch basins. All of those places and more trap water where baby mosquitoes can grow. Vector control also takes care of other public places like washes, potholes, puddles, and spreading grounds. But that's only half the mosquito problem. A lot of mosquitoes live in habitat around homes. We can't get to the area around your home. We want to team up with you to remove as many of the places where nasty mosquitoes like to park their faces. Here are some of the places where mosquitoes are hiding around your home. We all have stuff sitting in and around our homes. When it rains or the sprinklers turn on, some of that stuff catches and holds water. That container might also be something put outside to provide drinking water for animals, like a pet or wild birds. You want the water for the animals to drink, but you don't want to let that water get yucky. Clean those drinking bowls and bird baths out at least once a week. The rest of the stuff, trash, old buckets, empty paint cans, and toys, can hold unwanted water, even the trays under plant pots. If you watered that plant and some of it came out the bottom, that means the plant doesn't need that water. Dump the extra water out onto the ground where it can soak in and go away. Don't leave any water sitting in the tray. Better, get rid of the tray under the pot. Any item that collects unwanted water should be tossed out, recycled, or safely stored in a dry place. Stagnant, yucky water sitting around your home will actually attract mosquitoes to your yard. Team up with us, Vector Control, to get rid of the places which provide homes for mosquito faces. Tip and toss once a week. Do a quick check for items and trash you might have missed that could collect unwanted water. Dump and refill pet dishes. And plant in potting soil any plants rooted in water. Protect yourself from bites. Ask a parent for lotion you can put on your skin. This is a special lotion that mosquitoes do not like, called insect repellent. Using repellent when you're outside and mosquitoes are active will protect you from bites. Remember, tip, toss, protect.